Hello, welcome back to another video, and as you can see I am playing FIFA 21. I'm here as Sunderland and this is our road to glory. Now in the last episode it was a bit of a change. We weren't doing well at the beginning of the season. It was pretty poor. I think it was in the relegation zone for a few weeks, but then we picked it up and we're currently sitting in first, which is great. So I'm hoping we can continue and get promoted to the championship, and then hopefully we can work on the championship and try and get promoted to the Prem, and then we'll see what happens, I guess. So as we get into this episode, unfortunately Josh Groen has been injured. He's just got a training injury, but it's only out for 7 days. Luckily there's a cup match, so I'm assuming he should be back before before a league game, I'm hoping. If not, we're going to have to put someone else in for the time being. But let's get into this one. So this is a cup match, so we'll put our reserve team out. You know, focus on the league. And a 3-1 lose to the Luton. I wasn't expecting anything less than that, really, because it's our reserve team, as I was saying. So... right, player returns from injury. Yeah, that's Isaac Morgan. Damn it. Okay, so let's keep simming. As of right now, I know I ain't going to bother buying the keeper. I'll just save my money all for the championship, and then I'll decide who I'm going to buy, what I'm going to do. Hopefully the team progresses enough to compete with the championship. It probably won't. We might. I don't know. If it takes us 2 seasons to get to the Prem, we'll do it. But we have a transfer offer for Campbell there. Again, we are not interested. Let's go to the first team, who are fully fit, but Boa does look like he could still be out at the minute. Our reserve right back is gone, unfortunately. But the right back position is probably something we would upgrade in the future anyway. So Scroen is actually back, and now we've got an important game, fully rested team against Plymouth. Now I'm hoping with a fully rested team we can do well, and we do. It's a 2-1 victory. The captain there, Nian, getting both goals there to make it 2-1, and Hull City also pick up points, so they do ease the gap. I think they're second, yeah. So it's still close, you know. Anything could still happen, as they say. So McLaughlin is departing anyway. Okay, that's fine. So we've got MK Dons coming up. Hopefully the team will be rested and decent enough to do great. If not, I'll be disappointed. Right, here it is. Where are MK Dons then? MK Dons are 14th in the league. I mean, come on, please. Do well. 4-0 there. Dickinson, Campbell, Campbell gets 2 in the end, and you know, this is good, but unfortunately for us, Hull City do keep up the pressure, and they also do well and win. Willis is telling us he needs more good games, but you're reserve, mate, so you're still in this squad. You're just a reserve player. So we've got another game coming up. I believe this is Shrewsbury, and we drew against them last time when I actually expected us to win. So again, I'm not going to say anything. They're 11th, so they are like 2 spaces higher than they were before. So which way is this going to go? And it's a 3-0 win there. Dieme scoring 2, Campbell scoring 1. That's exactly what I expected last time. Hull City, though, unfortunately, they do win as well, so that gap doesn't get any bigger. And now we've got quite a tough game, I would say. We've got first against 4th, Mansfield Town, who are on 51 points, doing quite well themselves. They're fighting to get top 5. I don't know which way. Draw. Oh, 3-2 win there. Campbell, Gooch and E, our other new striker, gets on the score sheet. And I can't see if Hull played, so we'll have to find out at a later date. Doncaster overtaking Hull City there, so bad news for them. Okay, so yeah, this is good. This is good. So now we're some points clear now. Not much, but at least there's a bit of a cushion. Just as long as we keep winning and keep picking up points here, there, hopefully we will be fine and we will be Gandhi. So let's keep progressing and giving them their wins. So this is our last game of the January transfer window. Obviously, this is important. They're all important. So we've got Gillingham who are 7th. I'm assuming it's quite a tight-knit group of teams that are there, so it weren't going to be easy, but somehow we managed to thrash them there. Adieme, Grigg and E coming on and scoring. Leeds there end up dropping points, and I don't know what Doncaster did, because I couldn't see. Doncaster drew, I believe. Our new signing, Esposito. Yeah, well, I'm not good at pronouncing names. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to sim it on the calendar out the transfer window to the next game. Right, okay, so we are at our next game here. We've got a transfer offer for Willie Matthews. Well, not at the minute because he's doing pretty decent for me. So a lot of these ratings are going up. If we could somehow get an 80 rated player before the championship, I would be very happy with that. So, okay, we've got a game now against Peterborough, who are 7th. Again, I'm assuming 7th and above is quite tight on points, so this could go either way. So 1-0 victory, Gooch getting on the score sheet, and that is exactly what we wanted there. I couldn't see if any others dropped points, but we just focus on us. We've literally got nearly a 10 point. There's 9 points in it, but nearly 10 points clear. So we've got Walkham. We do drop points there, which is unfortunate. Doncaster there do draw, so hopefully that keeps them pushed back. But I'm a bit stressed out. I really don't want to start dropping points here, there and everywhere, because then I'll start worrying. I kind of want the cushion, you know what I mean? I kind of want to win the league convincingly, so we're not stressing. So we've got a game now against Salford City. A 2-0 victory. Campbell getting 2 goals there. That is exactly what we wanted. Hull City dropping points as well, who are 3rd there, and we're coming on 82 points. Yo, we're good. Okay, so we'll just keep going now. We've got Scunthorpe coming up at the weekend, and hopefully we can continue our run of form, so I don't end up shitting myself if we end up losing a few on the back. Okay, so we've got Scunthorpe, who are 23rd, so I assume that's bottom. I don't know how many leagues play it. Must be 24, something. Anyway, 4-0. Dickinson, Nessia, who's our Youth Academy product, and Campbell getting 2. What a signing Campbell's turned out to be in the end. Yeah, we've done well with the players that we've managed to bring in, to be honest. Well happy. Man, we have literally got a 15 points gap now from Doncaster, so the stress is definitely lifted, but it can easily slip away. So let's not take our foot off the gas. Got to keep going for it. So hopefully, I think it looks like we've got a run of the lower teams in the division. There we go. We got it out eventually. So we've got Exeter, who are 21st. So hopefully we can not mess up against the lower teams, and we do win it. We get a Gooch on the score sheet and Dickinson, and we continue the winning streak. I'll tell you what, how can the board not be like loving me right now? You know what I mean? They're sitting first. We've got a manager award. We are doing. This is great. Let's have a look how the youth team progressing. Yeah, again they're progressing all right. You know, unfortunately, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be using them. You know, Dickinson was just unique, weren't he? How class he was from the get-go. So obviously he's going to be great in that cam position, but the rest of them just ain't up to par, especially now we're going in the Championship. I'm going to have to sign like young potential Premier League players to try and build for the Premier League as well. So anyway, we've got Northampton. I didn't see where they were sitting. I think there was 20th, so another lower league team. And 3-0 victory there. Dickinson and Gooch getting the double. That's exactly the plays that we want. Doncaster dropping points again, and Hull City. So that gap gets bigger there, and you could probably say we're running away with it now. This 20-point gap difference between us and Doncaster. Who'd have said that at the start of the season? The players that we brought in the end have definitely brought some life into this Sunderland side, and that is great news. Am I going to sim on the calendar? I think I am, Inter. Tell you what, we'll sim on the calendar. Yeah, we've got a game for like 2 weeks. Okay, I'll be back. As you can see there, we've got quite a lot of games in a short space of time this week. So hopefully we can still stay fit and keep picking up the points. Like I said, we have quite a cushion now, but you know, we don't want to just, you know, we want to finish the league like champions that we are at the minute if we can stay there. We want to win strong, and a win against Oxford United, Campbell scoring on the score sheet is definitely the way that we needed it to go for that to happen. So Wills is coming on. I need more games. Mate, you still have a place in the squad. It's just the fact that there's no cup games as of yet. You know, we've got a high rate of players at the minute. So we've got a game now against Lincoln, who are 20th in the division. So I'm really hoping we can continue our run of form from the last game. And we do a 3-1 victory. Gooch there scoring twice, and Campbell also gets one. Doncaster dropping points there, so that means the gap gets even bigger. And we could potentially break 100 points here. This is incredible. I just hope we can cut it in the Championship. These players are turning out great, but unfortunately they are knackered. But I'm hoping they've got a rest. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of rest after this. We're versing a team that's quite lower down again in Burton Albion. So hopefully we can still pull off a result. And do we? We do. 3-0 Adeyemi and Campbell and Gooch getting a goal there to make it 3-0. Hull losing points there as well. So, yeah, we break 100 points. We will take that. And settle player, so Vera. Or Vera. Centre back. Yeah, we'll promote you. Why not? Anyone that we want, we could just sell. If they get to a potential, hopefully they'll just grow, and it should just grow naturally, right? Joel Wallace. Now, he's the first one on there, isn't he? He actually is pretty decent. Yeah, he's a left mid, 89 to 94. And he's 16, promoted to the senior squad. I'm going to write that down so he can go on loan. Joel Wallace. 89 to 90 potential. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as we can, I'll check if we can put him on loan now. Because if we can, we'll just loan him out. Because obviously he isn't going to play for us. Because obviously it just won't fit in the team, you know, in the championship side. But there's no reason why. He can. Okay, so we'll put him on the loan list. He is one to watch. He could definitely be our future, you know, when Gooch, because obviously Gooch I don't think Gooch is like fully meant to be amazing. Like he could replace him. So we've got Pinto as well, who looked to leave. So let's have a look at what he's rated is. Goodbye, mate. See you later. Nice knowing you. Okay, so we are still waiting for another game to come up, but we've got Hull City here, first v third. Yeah, anything can happen. I guess it's going to be a difficult game as they are third, but you know, I kind of want to keep up the. I want to try and get as many points as possible. And we thrashed them 4-0. Whom Gooch E getting the double there, and it's 4-0. Doncaster there do unfortunately win, so they do get some points to try and catch us up there on 81, but they're still nowhere near going to catch us up, are they? Let's be honest now. I don't even know if there's even enough points to even, if there's enough games for them to even think about catching up. I could work it out, but let's not bother. Player terminates contract. Long. Well, he never said that he wanted to come. That's a bit frustrating. I think he was actually a good player, but unfortunately, he never told me that he wanted to join. I'd have brought him up. Well, not that I've seen, unless I was an idiot, but we don't really need him as such anyway. We've got a good left mid anyway. We've got a good right mid in that Wallace that will progress, hopefully. Hopefully he'll join the first team very shortly. You know, if I can get to a higher rating than Gooch, there's no reason why I can't come in. And what is Gooch rating? So Gooch rating is technically 80, so it's definitely one for the future. Like when maybe if we're in the Prem, you know, maybe that's where we'll use him. We'll see how he does progress. But we've got a game now, Rochdale at home. I mean, I'm expecting a win. Yeah, Dickinson getting the double there, and so did Gooch in the end. Hull City losing out on points, which is great. So we're on 106 points now. How mad is that? Loan rejected. Why? He has gone, right? Okay. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Okay, so when's the season end? Come on, it's got to be soon. It's got to be soon, please. It's got to be. So we've got Swindon, who are 19th in the league. You know, if we're beating all the teams that we're beating, I'm kind of expecting a win. Let's not drop points now. We do 1-0 win. Gooch as well getting on the score sheet there. Hull City winning. Doncaster did play, but I didn't see it. But it doesn't really matter, does it? They ain't going to catch up. They ain't going to catch up now. Okay, financially, well, there's nothing I can do financially. You want to be a bigger player. You want to be a big club. And the only way you're going to be a big club is by spending some money. So we've got 2 games left of the season. And I'll be honest, that's it, innit? We've won the league. And that's all that matters. We can drop points if we want to drop points. But at the end of the day, being if we've had such a good, strong season after that first runs of games where we lost like 4 on the back and drew some, ever since then we have smashed it. And I feel like now it's only fitting that we smash it all the way to the end of the season and hopefully get 2 more wins and show our dominance within this division this year. And we drop points. A draw though is still good. It's still good. You know, that's 110 points. We can't take that away from us. But I was really hoping that we could keep up our winning form. But unfortunately for us, we do not. But it's too late for anyone to catch up. We're still unbeaten in a very long time in the league. So that counts for something. Now, we've got our last game coming up against Coventry. 1st v 6th. Now, this don't know which way it's going to go after that last result. Hopefully we still pick up points. And it's a 0-0 draw in the end. I suppose we had to drop form at some point. I'm disappointed that it was at the end of the season, but it was all pretty much, they had nothing to play for. The competitiveness were gone because we'd already won the league. So what I am going to do now, because that is the end of the season, of this season anyway, I'm going to sim on the calendar to the end of the season just to make sure that we do have a new job, and then we'll talk about it then. Okay. So we are back. I've just simmed it to the end of the season, the end of the thing, just to see. Oh, the youth player there does decide to leave. Unfortunately, I haven't got a note to see if we're keeping us. I'm going to assume they're keeping us and they're happy. Now your season is over. Why you didn't achieve it? Yeah. You hope you do better next season. Who knows? So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have been promoted. We are in the championship. And I guess I'm going to end this episode here. You know, I know it's only a 20-minute episode. I apologise for that. But I kind of want to keep it, you know, fresh. And a new episode will be, you know, me looking at transfers and me doing all that jazz. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm having so much fun playing this series. I was a bit nervous, you know, the first season when we didn't get anywhere. You know, we kind of just lost out on the playoffs. But then I went out and made some signings which I think were actually really good. And I'm hoping we'll progress still this season to be good in the championship as well. But obviously we did that, and then this season we end up destroying it and winning the league, and that is exactly how it goes. So we're in the championship now. Hopefully we can stay in the championship this season if we can't win, if we can't get promoted this season, and then hopefully next season we can get promoted, maybe, I don't know. But obviously the goal is to get in the Prem and then do some stuff in the Prem. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please leave a like rating. I'm currently on the road to 11,000 subscribers as of this video is recorded at this date, because it is pre-recorded. So if I've ended up hitting it, I apologise. But yeah, if you could subscribe and help me get to that goal, I would appreciate it. And I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye.